Hey, how you guys doing? This is your boy Virgil with Team S2N. Doing a deck profile for Angel Feathers post GBT-13. I would highly recommend brand new Angel Feather players not to really go by this deck profile because of how many options there are and potential headache could be brought about. But those that are veteran that have been playing Angel Feathers for a while, I highly recommend playing this deck. It has so many options. Definitely did well against post GBT-13 Aqua Force. And I'm gonna get on with it. After this video, definitely like, subscribe, like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube, and so you could potentially see more combat situations or just see the combos that I could potentially pull off with this deck. All right, guys. So here's the deck profile. So of course I'm starting out with my starter is gonna be Black Report. I run one of her just because I like having options in the combat phase. It's definitely worth it. Her being able to bring something back, give something else +4, definitely makes things happen. All right, highly recommend that being your starter. As for strides, I definitely run once a breeze, and everybody knows why. I run 4 Gavrails, the first strike Gavrail, and the reason why I run her is because around stride 3, 4, she actually could potentially be very dangerous just because of her rescue skill, and also on top of that, the additional +2 with what you're gonna see in a second with the grade 1s and grade 2s of all the combos that could potentially happen having this stride. Okay. Then next is 3 ATLs. This is usually my first turn stride, and then I run a third one just in case if I ever have to run into a situation where I need to proc her again and I'm not able to run into one of the Gavrails, or the Gavrails don't seem like a good situation, or I don't want to waste a Gavrail stride because of the turn that I currently am put into. But definitely will be using ATL as my first stride just to be able to proc off that one rescue to get skills to start happening. Definitely run 3 of those, and not 1, not 2, not 3, but definitely running 4 of Eden because of her skill. She makes so many different combos happen. It is freaking ridiculous, guys. Like, you will not believe the things that you can do with this deck because of Eden, and how many enablers she causes just with her skill alone, which you will also see with my grade 1s and grade 2s. For G guards, I run one of the G flipper, and you guys know why. That additional 5+ for every face up in the damage zone makes things happen. One of the new G guards, and the reason why I'm running one of the new G guards is because Eden really supplements this G guard because of the skill. And if I have 3 face down, she definitely stops a lot of attacks with that additional 20k. Then I have 2 Surreals, and Surreals are really good for the defensive factor, for hitting a trigger, getting that additional 5, stopping a lot of the attacks. Then you also have just prepping for the next turn, going on the offensive, making sure that that top card that you check, you're like, oh, okay, I could definitely use that for that next turn offense-wise because I have enough hand-wise and defensive-wise to stop this turn. Like, I know I'm going to survive this turn, so let me definitely rescue a card that I know that's going to be very resourceful coming on the next turn. So triggers, a lot of people may not agree with me when it comes to these trigger lineups, but I highly recommend it. And the reason why I say that, because it becomes a frustration for the opponent because of how often it happens, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of good results out of this lineup. So I run 9 stand, 3 crit, 4 heals. Okay, so of course I run my 1 Refros, and you know why. Just being able to set up the damage zone the way you wanted, the tutor, well, not tutor, but just to help simplify or just move triggers back into the deck with Refros. Next is 4 nil seals, and not only being a stand trigger, but also her skill itself, being able to soul charge her, giving the soul for the deck, and you'll see why I need the soul. But giving the soul and also being able to swap out cards from my hand to the drop zone, damage zone, making enabling a lot more combos during the battle phase. Next, I run 4 of the one and only MVP trigger of the Angel Feather clan. Surgery Angel, which everyone knows, this stand trigger does everything, pretty much what you needed to do as a stand trigger, as a rescue skill. Definitely highly recommended stand trigger. Next, I'll run 3 of the new crit trigger from post set GBT-13, and the reason why I run 3 of these is because she definitely opens so many more combos to being able to flip up damage or flip up circles, just in case if you run into that Chaos Breaker or Messiah player. Definitely makes things happen. And then last but not least, it's Sunny Smile Angel, and I run her because the other heal trigger at this moment, I haven't ran into a situation where I needed to counter charge or I needed to soul charge while playing the game. I've always had enough soul and I've always had enough face up damage to make things happen. I personally like the recycling heal trigger just by boosting, putting it back into the deck. She definitely still is my favorite of heal triggers for the Angel Feather clan. Alright, so moving on to grade 3s. So my grade 3s are, so I run 3 of the Black Devote, and the reason why I run the 3 Black Devote because just because of its skill, it just again more options during the main phase, making things happen, proccing rescue skill, definitely highly recommended as a grade 3, secondary grade 3. And then I am running the new Prim Gavrail because the new Prim Gavrail with the GB2 enabler for striding, and then her actual break stride skill allowing to swap out the hand. I think it helps maneuver combos getting prepped for the actual main phase. And a lot of the rear guards in this deck are supporting her losing the old Gabrielle's break stride skill with the counter blast, grabbing top 3, siphoning in, putting it to the damage zone, bringing something out, giving +2. And you'll see what I mean by that when you see the actual grade 1s and grade 2s. But I run 4 prims. Alright, so grade 2s. So I run 4 Black Dreams. 4 Black Dreams because I've ran into so many combos with this deck with Black Dream. Being able to bring her back with the starter skill, proccing her skill, making combos happening, and so many things you're going to see, especially when you start seeing some of the grade 1s that I have in the deck. She makes things happen. She definitely makes it where this stuff can get real nasty. So 4 Black Dreams. I run 3 anti-body Pegasus because it having resist, and then on top of that having the counter blast, soul blast when a card is put into the drop zone from the damage zone during the turn, and you had a Gabrielle, then you could proc the skill, pretty much call something from the damage zone. It enables so many combos just with her, with the antibody. I can literally come out with 1 antibody and do 1 rescue skill and pretty much fill up the field just with this card and the combos that I have within this deck alone. Alright, so then I run 3 Black Carve just because of the whole some swings with the rescue ability. You can proc her skill, pretty much bring her out. I definitely like her. She enables a lot of combos in the deck. Alright, on to grade 1s. The MVP of grade 1s right now, Black Bomber, just because of her skill being able to come from the damage zone to the battlefield, giving herself the rescue skill, whether she attack or boost the attacking towards the Vanguard, and being able to rescue 1. She is highly up there in the recommendations of having grade 1s in the Angel Feather deck because she makes things happen. I've seen it, especially with the 9 stands in the deck. I've seen this girl literally start off the game pretty much as a 10k, put a booster behind her, that first booster, and she rescues stand. She comes right back up. She's a 15k, she swings, stand. She's a 20k for swing, stand. And with the anti-buddy Pegasus, it's pretty much, okay, proc skill, grab the surgery angel that I just rescued, bring that bad boy out, put it behind her, and we go at it again. And she makes that happen. She definitely makes that happen. Alright, then I run 2 of the Kind Care, just be able to siphon in the stand triggers back into the deck, be able to siphon in any combo cards back into the deck. Highly recommended. At least 1 or 2 of her. Stride Fodders, I run 3, and I run 3 due to I have 7 grade 3s. I don't see a purpose in running 4 just for 7. Now, if I was running at 6 grade 3s or less, then I'll probably bump this up 1. But 3 stride fodders and 7 grade 3s is good enough for the striding factor. So 3 stride fodders. I run 4 of the new P shield, and because of that secondary skill that can proc before GB1, I love it. Period. That's all I can say for it. It's wow, dude. Like, it can literally shut down a grade 2 rush in a heartbeat with having this in my damage. That's all I gotta say for that. Great P shield. And then I run 3 black talents, and it's a dangerous grade 1, guys. Like, if you guys haven't teched in at least 1 or 2 of these bad boys into your deck, I don't know what you guys are doing. Because not only is it a 13k booster or a 13k swinger, however you want to do it, because you're going to rescue something in this deck, or any angel feather. Almost every angel feather card is being put into your draw zone from your damage zone. This card is gonna get +6. It's ridiculous. Not only that, when she is played, she has a GB2 skill where she soul blasts and rescues. Can't get any better than that, guys. Can't get any better than that. And with that, that is my deck profile for post G13 Angel Feathers. Questions or comments, definitely hit me up on the comment section. I would love to reply. I would love to talk to you, because I guarantee you someone's going to ask me why I'm not running Broken Heart. And I'll explain it, man. It's not hard. I'll definitely do a video on exactly why I don't run Broken Heart. Like, subscribe to our YouTube page, like our Facebook page, follow our Facebook page, because we're gonna have so much going on. We're actually dipping into the Dragon Ball Super TCG. So if you have TCG Dragon Ball Super TCG friends at other locations, at your store locations, your locals, definitely let them know about us, because we are pushing out content that will not only make you laugh, you'll enjoy it, you'll get information that you really don't know about, and definitely would recommend doing that, because pushing us out there and letting us know, like, hey, like, I'm pushing us out there, we're gonna get to the point where our fan base, our viewers are gonna have us start doing like little contests and everything where you guys can win something. Like, definitely push us out there. Let us be known. Team S2N is out there, willing to talk to you guys on any topic. If you guys have anything that you guys want opinions on, exactly what we think about certain things, let us know. Hit us up on the comments. We love the reply. We love the comment. All right. Also, again, just to throw you guys out there, hey, how you guys doing? Your boy Virgil. Again, highly recommend subscribing, liking it. Join us. Team S2N is all about a group of guys that got together and like to have fun. You know what I mean? We're a really cool set of bunch. I'm not gonna lie, a couple of us are smart asses, but other than that, we definitely love to have fun. Hit us up.